Okay, hello and welcome to our April free guided practice, which is Great Mother, which we also sometimes call Great Mother Descent. And I wanted to talk for just a moment about why we practice with Great Mother in the Soyala containers and tradition, which is essentially coming from the perspective that as humans having an embodied experience on planet Earth, we are in an energetic relationship with the planet herself, with the Great Mother, all the time, like appropriate, right relationship. But that I'm just going to say culture, mainstream ways of being have sort of denied or disconnected us from that. And so in some ways, we're kind of like retracted up into ourselves and not acknowledging that natural connection. And sometimes we could feel like maybe that's even beneficial because if we're having a hard day or we're not feeling good or we're in a bad mood, we might be like, well, the Great Mother doesn't want to feel that. But we're coming from the perspective that our relationship with the Great Mother, with the planet Earth, is one of reciprocity. And so energy is energy is energy. And when we deny our connection to her, we don't feel her, and she feels our withdrawal. When we acknowledge our connection with her without putting value on what we're offering through that connection, we can feel sort of like a reciprocity, a restoration, a reconnection, a renewal, maybe even. And that connection allows us also to attune more deeply to the mother herself, the Great Mother, the Divine Mother, the archetypal loving mother, and also just our planet that we are living on. The planet which tends to have an energy that is grounding, nourishing, nurturing, restoring, meditative. When we are connected with that, we also may be open on a instinctual level, an intuitive level, a felt sense level, not necessarily with the mind, but in our somatic experience, soma being the body and the planet being her own soma body that we're connected with. When we open to that, we might have more wisdom about how to walk across this planet, how to love this planet, how to tend to this planet, how to be stewards of this planet as well. So opening is both beneficial to us because we receive her energetic and beneficial to the relationship because we're in open connection instead of denial. That was more than I meant to say. So for today, we will do about a 10 to 15 minute Great Mother practice. So if you're on live and you want to turn your camera off to practice, you are welcome to. I'm going to leave mine on for this particular video recording. And wherever you are watching this, listening to this, you can just go ahead and put your body into whatever position you would like to be in to practice today. Trusting your own felt sense of what would be comfortable for your practice. If you've never done Great Mother, it can be a really beautiful practice to do lying back. My preference when I'm really longing for some Great Mother practice is I lie on my back with my feet flat on the floor and my knees resting against each other or tied lightly with a scarf or belted. But you can choose whatever position feels comfortable for you. And as always, you are welcome to change the position of your body at any time. You get to choose your meditation posture. And also, if you want to ignore any of the cueing at any time. You're welcome to. You always know what's best for you. If you want to take some breaths and make sound, deeper breaths are sounding at any time. If you want to roll your shoulders or unwind any energy or really anything, just intuitively listening to your body and your felt sense. And you'll notice if you return to this practice again and again and again, that the practice becomes the container. And you can more and more trust your primordial body, your intuition, your felt sense in how to receive the practice and work with the practice. And you can let go of any restrictions or shoulds. With that said, just taking a moment to invite any pieces and parts of the operating system, your personality, your ego, facets of the personality, the mind, any karmic or ancestral patterning, and the physical body and all of the subtle bodies to come fully present in the now and to receive this practice. And also just inviting your true nature, your open-hearted, awake awareness to be with you as you practice. And beginning to notice that you're already breathing, the breath is already breathing you. And if it feels good, you can take a few deeper breaths. And as you just notice the breath here and allow the breath to breathe you, you can begin to breathe as though breathing in through all the pores of the skin. Inhaling through all the pores of the skin. The inhale is oxygen, prana, life force, awareness. And allowing that inhale of awareness to just explore the territory of the body. So allow awareness to move throughout the body, noticing any areas of tension or tightness, and just breathing directly into the tension, directly into the tightness. The breath is an offering of presence, of compassion, of loving witness. And the exhale is just a softening and unwinding, a letting go. Inhaling all the pores of the skin, breathing into any tension or tightness. Exhaling, softening, letting go, settling. Full body breath from the soles of the feet to the crown of the head. And beginning to allow any sense of energetic boundary between your own body, your own soma, and the earth beneath you to dissolve. So just literally dissolving any sense of boundary. And feeling yourself open and open to the earth beneath you. And as you perceive that opening, you can just begin to bring a gentle focus to the exhale. And on the exhale, we're going to begin to allow awareness to just expand out of your human form and down into the body of the earth. So on the inhale, you might feel a sense of stillness. And on the exhale, just beginning to expand, descend, drop perception down into the earth beneath you. And how much you descend on each exhale is really your own felt sense, your own intuition, or even your own imagination. You might explore just an inch down at a time. Perceiving the energetic qualities of the earth as you expand, descending down into her lap, her warm embrace. It may not be inches, it may be feet, it may be yards, it may be miles. You might feel yourself float down miles with each exhale, surrendering down into the lap of the Great Mother, nourishing, nurturing, loving, meditative. Whatever's happening, whatever you're experiencing or imagining or perceiving is perfect. Each exhale descending a bit more down into the vast body of the earth. And there's no pressure here, there's no force. If your descent is just an inch or a centimeter and that's what feels good and right to your nervous system, completely trust that. If your descent or expansion is happening swiftly, like a stone falling through an empty well, that's also beautiful. Whatever's happening is perfect. If at any time you notice that on an exhale you do not descend at all, that's fine. Rest where you are. Perceive your deep energetic connection with the body of the earth, this planet, the Great Mother, vast, vaster than your mind can possibly imagine, as your awareness feels her, expands in all directions. She's so much more vast than your human form. Continuing to inhale and exhale. The exhale is a surrender down into the lap of the mother, however that's happening. And as you continue to explore this practice, you might notice that your descent becomes more consistent. You might feel as though you're descending on the inhale or the exhale, on both, trusting your surrender into the lap of the Great Mother. And really allowing yourself to perceive or imagine her energetic, grounding, loving, nourishing, nurturing, innately meditative, vast, holding, like a divine lap. And you may even feel this quality that is often described in this practice, that the Great Mother is so glad to feel contact with you. She's so welcoming. She wants to feel you. She wants to receive you. She wants to hold you. If you get distracted at any time during practice, no problem. Just breathe yourself, inhaling through the pores back into the practice and exhaling, allowing yourself to open, expanding, falling, floating, descending down into the Great Mother. A few breaths just to explore this quietly in your own way. Whatever's happening is perfect. And beginning to just shift your focus very gently, coming into a really soft perception of your soma, your human form, resting on the Great Mother. And from that, just beginning to breathe her energy up into your body, up through the root chakra, up through the base of the spine, or the seat, or the backs of the thighs, whatever feels good to you. Inhaling this energy of the earth up into your own embodiment, grounded, vast, meditative, nourishing, nurturing. Really gently but intentionally inhaling that energy up into your body, beginning to fill you in the low belly, internal organs, pelvic bowl. And as that area fills, expanding in all directions, down the legs and thighs and knees, filling the torso and rib cage, the energetic heart, and anatomical heart and cave of the heart. And continuing to expand, filling the shins and calves and ankles and feet and toes, shoulders, arms, elbows, forearms, hands, fingers, and the neck and the head. Noticing that every single cell, trillions of cells in the body, are aligned, nourished, nurtured, meditated by the earth herself, the Great Mother. And your open, energetic connection with her remains. And throughout your day, if you're looking for a glimpse version of this practice, a shorter way to reconnect to this practice, you can simply play around with descending into contact with the earth on your exhale and breathing her up on your inhale, opening to your energetic connection with the earth, just really choosing any inhale to inhale deeply through all the pores of the skin, exhale down, expanding your awareness into this deep connection with the Great Mother, meditative, vast, nourishing, nurturing. And the next inhale, just breathing her up into all your cells, seeing what happens. Hopefully you find this a practice as beautiful and restoring as we do at Soyala and in our circles. And you get to visit with this over and over and see the ways that it supports you. Taking a moment to blink your eyes open if they were closed and bring movement back to your body if you are in stillness in a way that feels good and enjoyable to you. And we will together just take a moment to acknowledge gratitude for our practice, gratitude for our circles, connections, explorations. We understand that everything that arose in our practice serves our most profound and graceful awakening, homecoming to our true nature and unburdened expression, and that ripples out to support and inspire the same for all beings in all times and all places. May all beings know liberation, joy, and love for no reason at all, swifter than we could possibly imagine. Thank you.